Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Allen Family Firewood again.
We spent the day yesterday splitting and stacking. We did about 3 cord. We went through all our new pallets, so we're not building pallets today.
No.
We're gonna take a road trip.
Yeah. My buddy Jim Howe, who drops wood off to us, he's one of the only guys that drops wood off in the yard to us, but occasionally he'll call if he's got a big job and we'll go get some wood. But he's invited us over to his place. They're going to be splitting wood today. And I've seen it at a distance, and I know it's orange and blue. I just don't know a whole lot about the splitter or what it is other than it's big. And it's got a huge conveyor hook to it. So we're going to go over and play on an Eastonmade splitter today and give that thing a test. See how it works. Maybe, he says even you can run that thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Neat.
So that'll be fun. So let's hop in the truck, you guys, and he's only a couple towns over. We'll run over there and go see how they're getting going and hopefully split some wood. All right, well, we made it over here to my buddy Jim's house, and he's the same guy that brings us the wood, Jim's Tree Service. So tell me about this thing.
Well, Phil, this is our Eastonmade 37D. Everybody's getting familiar with them online. You see a lot of people talking about them, and we run a tree service, so the reason we got this baby is because you can see a lot of these big oak rounds. Some of them are 3 feet and they weigh 600-700 pounds.
I've seen some of those around here. There's some big rounds.
Yeah, we used to have to throw them in the pit. You can't pick them up by hand, so we got this machine from Andrew at Eastonmade, and we can put those big rounds on it, 37 tons of splitting force, and using the 7-way box wedge, we can get about a cord in 35 minutes. If we really try harder, we can do a little bit better. But
really?
Yeah, because we have a 4.5 second cycle time with this big cylinder and the large rod. They're running about 3,300 psi in the hoses.
When you say a cord, we're talking a full cord, not one of these face cords, right?
Right, a face cord would be a third of a cord. So
you can do a full cord in like a half an hour with this.
If we have the rounds already cut first.
That's trucking, you guys. That's hauling right there. Wow.
We like putting the straight grained oak through it because it can turn those 600-pound pieces into firewood very quickly.
So you got something like this. Why do you bring us wood? He brings us wood all the time, you guys. You brought us, what, 2 loads the other day, and I went to a job site of yours and picked up a load.
Well, as you can see, my wood yard is kind of full, and there isn't a lot of room.
Yeah, it is. It's full here. You got to have close to 50 cords sitting here.
Yeah, and it's, primarily I run the tree service, so when the wood yard gets full, the wood has to go somewhere. And it's nice having friends like you who need wood to put in your wood yard.
I'm glad to help and take free wood. We
I
love
saw you
it.
just expanded it. You get a lot of space over there now that I can put stuff in.
We did. We had an excavator come in and flattened everything out and made some more room and more wood now.
You did a lot of work. It's fun watching the videos.
Yeah. Well, I think we get this thing fired up and test it out. We're going to feed it with the Bobcat because these are huge oak rounds, you guys.
We can move these rounds real easily. The 16 to 18, 20 inch, my claw opens up 3 feet, so I can safely grab one of them. I get behind the machine, I can slide it right in through the feed slot here.
Nice.
And when Chris is done cutting over yonder, he'll bring some rounds in the tractor and set them by the lift. This lift, I've never had it fail. I know it'll lift 1,500 pounds. I don't know what its maximum is, but
yeah,
we can put big ones on there, and I can feed other big ones with the Bobcat and move logs around. This just makes my life so much easier.
Nice.
Well, what do you say we cut some rounds up?
Yeah, let's go fire the saws up, cut some wood.
Sounds good.
Well, yeah, that worked out pretty good. We got a bunch of rounds cut up, and that'd be enough to get this thing fired up for a few minutes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What'd you think of that 500?
I really like it. We've been using Husqvarna's in the tree service, but I really like the 500. It sustains the power in the cut. I really like that. Plus, Phil knows how to sharpen a chain too. So that makes it a lot better.
We all been after it for for a few years. If you can't file a chain, you better not be in the tree business.
That's true.
That 572 cut good too. I like that.
Yeah, I like it. It starts quick. Unlike the old 372, you would pull it 20 times, but
Right.
carbureted. But I really enjoy the 572. But I do like the 500. That may be an addition to the fleet soon.
Well, they take a different kind of chain and a different kind of scrunch. Steel had to be totally different than everybody else, so keep that in mind. That's
the problem when you go to the truck for the scratch and it doesn't fit.
It does. It does. It's a pain. And all my stuff's John Thread, so none of it fit this, but whatever.
Yeah.
Well, let's fire this splitter up and see what this thing's made out of, huh?
Sounds good, Phil.
All right.
Well, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, it was.
That is quite the machine.
We got back here to the wood yard, and I'll tell you, I'm impressed.
Yeah, that's made short work out of it for
Yeah,
sure.
it does. That thing will send some serious wood in short order through it. We were like 40 minutes, I think.
Maybe.
Maybe. We didn't time it, but I don't think it was any more than 40 minutes. I think we put, what, a cord and a half on that truck? Yeah. It was...
Big rounds, too.
Yeah, especially for big rounds, that would be killer for us, trying to get them onto the vertical and break them up. But
Yep.
wow,
Pretty impressive.
that conveyor though, I thought to me that was the best part.
It was really nice.
We're used to working with our piece of junk, and that thing, boy, it will send some wood. I mean, it's wide too. That thing's got to be a couple feet wide at least.
Massive.
And it just, I think you could put 500-pound boulders on that thing and it would send them flying out the other end.
Yeah, it's rugged.
we need a fancy new conveyor like that, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Well, I thought it was interesting how you told Jim that you'd store it in the wood yard here for him, because his yard's getting a little full of wood, and
he was putting the oil and
Nice
the
try.
grease and putting bar and chain oil on the chain before we use it, because he doesn't split wood that often. He has a tree company and he just does it part-time, the splitting side. And he's like, yeah, it gets kind of rusty out here. And I said, if you stored that conveyor over in our wood yard, we keep that all oiled up just perfect for you.
keep it running and running.
Yeah, we would. Hey, I mean, I'd do that for him. He's a good friend, so we'd store that here for him.
I don't think he's going to let you.
You're probably not.
Nice try, though.
Yeah, it was worth a shot. I'd like to have one of them. A 24-footer. That 32's a little
Probably
long,
a little big for here, but
yeah.
Whatever.
But I can see why Eastonmade has that following. I mean, Eastonmade has a huge following, almost kind of cult-like, honestly. And I never really understood it. But when you look at one of those Eastonmades, there's no 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch metal on those, steel pieces. I don't think I saw any iron on that wasn't at least an inch thick.
Yeah, it's so rugged.
It's super rugged, heavy splitter. And I don't think you could, I don't even think I could break one of them. And I can break anything, but I don't want to say never, because I got a bad habit of busting everything.
You're really good at that, but yeah, that's
I think one of those would even hold up to me.
It probably would.
It makes the pieces a lot bigger than we do. Most of the pieces coming out, we would split twice and get 3 pieces. But he's selling green wood to people burning a lot of wood. So, but I think Andrew Easton makes a different set of wedges for that too.
Different wedges.
I think they call them a pizza wedge. I'm no Eastonmade professional, you guys. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I'm learning, and I'm going to keep learning, because that's pretty slick. That's
impressive.
There's a reason why they go with those, because those are rugged. And even his wife was sitting there running the levers and sending that wood
Easily. I just don't know about stacking it all, because it puts it through it so fast.
With them big rounds, you can produce wood quicker than you're going to stack it.
You would definitely have to stack too.
Oh, maybe we don't want an Eastonmade. I don't want to have stack wood. We'll keep what we got then.
My, how things change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's nice out, and
It's beautiful. We got through all the rounds in the corral yesterday, and
we did. We split wood all yesterday.
frankly, I'm kind of a little lame still. That was a lot of bending over at the piles that you threw off to the side for me.
That splitter was sending some wood. We did. Yeah, it was pretty close to 3/4. I don't even remember what we did.
We got a lot done.
Might
It
have been
was
a little
it was
better,
a good accomplishment, but everything is completely wet out here today, so there won't be any of that.
Well, right here where it stays shaded, behind where these guys are, it's still frozen, but there's water on the ground. So I think if I stay right there, I can bring wood over here and
Please
keep
get
cutting.
some more cut. Yeah.
You want to do some cutting today?
I don't think today, because I've got a lot of stuff to do, but I'll be right back at it. How about the saw that you used of his. Is that something that you think
yeah.
would work for me?
Yeah, that 572 Husky was weight-wise was right on point with that 500. And trying out that 572, it's pretty comparable, the two saws. I think the 572 was, I mean, when I really pushed on it, it didn't have it, I guess. As long as you're not pushing on it, they're equal. But that 500, you can push it, and I can't shut a 500 down, no matter how hard I push on it. But I could shut that 572 down. So it's probably not, I don't know all the specs, and I'm sure somebody's going to make a comment about it, but I don't know how many horsepower or cc's the 500 is. Maybe it's a 500, I don't know. But it seems like the 500's got more ponies under the hood for when you're really pushing on it. But it did a good job. And weight-wise, they're about the same.
Yeah.
So.
Well, just kind of curious what my new saw is going to be.
Oh, jeez.
I know I still have to get practice, but
You got to work up before you're going to grab that 500.
Got to think forward.
You do. It's not throwing you into a 500 right out.
Oh, no, no.
Maybe a couple tries with it or something, but tell the guys, you don't start out
I
that
know
way.
this. I know this.
I need my stacking machine working.
Yeah, whatever.
Not cut up and sliced
There's
up,
always an ulterior motive.
But I'm going to fire up the tractor and...
Take advantage of this nice day.
It is. It's like, I think I just saw on the truck on the ride back here. It was 52, 53 degrees. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Stupid warm. Not supposed to be like this in February.
No.
Should be 10 degrees out.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, thanks guys for coming along on our road trip. That was pretty fun.
Something different.
Yeah, for sure.
We were doing that for a while, kind of going out, checking out other splitters, and we got away from it, and this came up, and we were like, heck yeah, let's go.
That was good.
All right, you guys. We appreciate you watching, and
We'll catch you on the next one.
yeah, have fun.
Take
care.
Bye.
Bye.